Hey, what's up? Welcome to another edition of the Wild Show. The Washingtons on the Washington Redskins. I'm Mike Washington. Some of y'all know already. This is my daughter, Mika Washington.
What's up?
And we are here with a special edition of the Wild Show. First of all, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's all this month. But I know for the last 2 weeks, that's for sure, all the NFL teams have been supporting the troops. So we are here on the Wild Show supporting the troops. You understand me? Because my son was in the Marine Corps, and so I'm proud of him and anybody else serving. So we take our hats off to anybody in the military and serving in the military. We also support breast cancer awareness, okay? And normally I have something purple on to support non-violence, man, especially domestic violence. That's the easiest one to get rid of, though. You understand? Because all I gotta do is stop hitting each other. All right. So before we get started, we want to give y'all this little tidbit. Make sure that you dial 855. You can put a 1 in front of it if you're not on the cell phone, but 1-855-SHERYL-1. That's 1-855-SHERYL-1, and call Cheryl Underwood. That's right, the one and only Cheryl Underwood you see on the talk all the time. And I have the privilege of traveling with her every weekend to some comedy club in your city, possibly, because we're all over the country. So call 1-855-SHERYL and Cheryl1, that is. And make sure you get your comments and your questions. And I'm telling you right now, you dial 1-855-SHERYL-1 and win some money. Cheryl, let her give her money away. So make sure you do that, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, Cheryl got plenty of money and love to give it away. You understand me? And she making it good. She ain't doing nothing illegal. You understand me? She hustling. She got all kind of jobs. I'm telling you right now, I keep on waiting for her to slip up and start talking with that Jamaican accent or something, because I know she's from one of them islands. I'm telling you right now, Cheryl got plenty of jobs. But anyway, 1-855-SHERYL-1 and get that money, because she's giving away money. Call, ask them questions, comments, and listen to her radio show. She's on every day, 3 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. So go on your computer and dial her up. SherylUnderwoodRadio.com. We'll be right back with some more from the Wild Show. Peace.
What's up, guys? This is Mika with Football 101. So this week I'm coming to you and I'm saying, surprise, we're back. Yeah, we've been gone for like 2 weeks maybe. Things have been so crazy around here. Crazy in a good way. But I want to talk to you guys about consistency. Like I said, last time I was here, I talked about how, you know, overcoming challenges and everything like that. So I want us to try to do that again this week. You know, we're going into a stadium where the fans are live. They are going to be coming by the droves just because we are playing an undefeated team. But guess what? We need to march in there, because it's right down 95. We need to march in there and come in there by the droves as well. It needs to be burgundy and gold, and then blue and whatever colors the Panthers are. We have just as many fans down there, because I bet y'all didn't know this. We started out broadcasting down there. That's why we had so many Redskins fans down south. Nice fact for you in Football 101. But I need us to go ahead and do the same thing we did last week, or at least attempt to, because they're going to put up a fight. They're Panthers. They're out for prey, okay? Don't let them come and eat the pork, okay? Don't do it, all right? All right? Come on now. So, what I need us to do is go down there and support. Consistency, players, okay? Same thing you did last week, do it again. And then you do it again, and then you do it again. Repetition makes for a lifestyle. Got it? All right? And also, I need y'all to go so you can hear us on Cheryl Underwood Radio, the app, as well as call in. Yes. Guys, she is taking your calls because she's giving away the green. That means money. So call 1-855-CHERYL1. And that's me, Mika, with the Football 101.
And that was another great segment on the Wild Show. Football 101. Brought to you always by Mika Washington. So anyway, y'all, check this out, man. So we lost to the New England Patriots. I mean, I shouldn't say lost. We got blown out because we wasn't catching the ball. I don't understand what was going on. Some people tell me that we must have a caller. We must have a caller. Can somebody get that? Can somebody get that? Y'all calling already for the Wild Show. We ain't got started yet. You understand me? I said dial 1-855-CHERYL1. I ain't say call my house. I ain't getting away no money. Anyway, check this out. I think they must have inflated the ball on Redskins. Now they deflated it when they played the Colts. They must have inflated it when they played the Redskins because they couldn't hold nothing. I was like, y'all can catch anything? They couldn't catch a cold. I almost cussed. But anyway, check this out. But you know, I don't know if it was nervous. I don't know what was going on. If it was thinking, you know, oh man, they undefeated. I don't know what it was. But they sure came back last week and put it on New Orleans Saints. But as we know, the New Orleans Saints don't have such a great defense. Now, everybody would say they have a pro football team, but I don't know how good their defense is because, you know, the Giants put 52 points up on them. No, 49 points on them because they ended up beating the Giants.
Yeah, they beat
Correct.
the Giants.
They beat the Giants 52-49. But I mean, you know, that was one. I think they said in that was one of the high scoring games.
Could have
something
been.
like that.
People scored more than that.
No, well, I mean combined though, because you know, back in the old days, you know, you'd be like 78-0, all that kind of nonsense. But I'm talking about, but I mean, in this modern day time, 52-49, that's a lot of points. I think the defenses were both sleep. That's for sure. I don't know, but anyway. So what's been going on, Mike? I mean, you've been very busy lately, and see now here we go now. Now she gonna try to tell me again she ain't done the Wild Show, and I don't know when, but
the last time I was on the Wild Show was when me and you did it.
Okay, well here we are again. We are buddies. I mean we are father and daughter. Never mind. Look, we are some kin to each other. And so now from what you saw or what you heard or what's been going on in the news with the Redskins these last 2 weeks, what do you think we're gonna be able to do with Cam Newton? Because Cam Newton dancing. Cam Newton said he dancing. What you think about that?
I don't know. Maybe they'll be intimidated again. Who knows? Seems as though they're off and on.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One week they play good, and then the next week is like that's not the same team that played last week. Right. So clearly that is the reason why they call it Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday.
But I mean, only thing I can think of is when you come up against a team who is undefeated, mm-hmm. you have to come in the game as though you're undefeated. So we playing as if somebody gonna lose today, and it ain't gonna be us.
Right. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. You know, it's funny that you say that. You know, I mean, Any Given Sunday, because you know, going through each team I just named, you know, New Orleans Saints, the New England Patriots, and this Sunday coming Panthers, the Carolina Panthers, and I'm just thinking, I'm saying to myself, Cam Newton said it best. He said, "Look, if you don't want me dancing, then keep me out the end zone, because you don't see nobody dancing when they catch a first down. Now they might spin the ball or they might do a first down sign or whatever, but you don't see nobody doing no end zone dance after no first down. But Cam is scoring touchdowns. Now, I'm gonna tell you something that's very ironic in a minute about what they've been, and you can almost imagine when I say what they've been doing with RG3 this week in practice. But nevertheless, Cam Newton's a big dude. Cam Newton's about 6'6", probably almost 230, 240. He's a big man, okay? And most of the time when he get past the linebackers, cornerbacks and safeties don't want to see him. You understand? Especially running full speed. Some linebackers don't want to see him, believe it or not. But anyway, I've been watching and thinking that the Redskins can really put a game together again like they did last week. Special teams played well, the defense played well, offense played well, and I got to take my hat off to Kirk Cousins, although I still don't believe he is the best quarterback on our team. Might be the best quarterback that they can have in there right now, running the plays they want to run or whatever the case may be, or whatever they're trying to say. I just don't believe that you've seen the best of RG3. But I do take my hat off to Kirk Cousins. I did like that last week. I don't know if I'm sold into buying a shirt yet, but one thing for sure, I'm going to love that if you can beat the Carolina Panthers. I'm telling you right now. That's one thing I do want to see. One thing was you didn't have any interceptions last week, right? No interceptions. You had oh my gosh. The Redskins had almost 500 yards, 500 plus yards offensively out there, and you held the New Orleans Saints, who usually score over 30 points to 14 points. So that was a plus. But I mean, when you're watching the game, and we've been in the game before, I often try to figure out, because I always look at the guys, as being young men, but they're young millionaires out there, and I'm watching them and I'm thinking to myself, are you really giving us your full potential every week? After I saw what happened, with the New England Patriots game, and then turn around and just absolutely embarrass the New Orleans Saints. Are you really giving us 100% every week? What you think?
No.
No.
It's quite evident in your record that you're not giving everything every week. And give what you want to give. And it's sad because now you have the guys who look up to you coming out of college and high school who think, oh man, it's easy. But then you also had them looking at you like, man, I'm going to take his spot.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I would say
because you're not giving everything that you could give.
Right.
If you were giving everything that you can give with the talent and the guys that we have on our team, I truly in my heart believe that we would be maybe 1 or 2 games in the L column, maybe 1 or 2 games, yeah. But other than that, y'all not giving y'all all. It's just no possible way. You pick and choose certain games that you want to give your all to, because clearly when you played the New England Patriots, you just was like, well, it's the Patriots. We ain't gonna do nothing. They're gonna call everything. They're not gonna give us what we need and all that kind of stuff. Demand respect.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. I'm telling you. Now Sunday they look good. I was watching the offensive line. Offensive line was awesome. They was blocking downfield like they were receivers downfield. I mean, Trent Williams went downfield on one play when Matt Jones took it to the house. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. I mean, Kirk Cousins threw like a little 2-yard pass that turned into like a 100-yard touchdown. I was like, what in the world is going on? I'm like, this dude listen to me. If the field was longer, he'd still be running. You understand me? It was just, but the offensive line has really come together, and they got your boy D Hall playing safety right now, and D Hall humbled himself. You know what he said to me? He said, "Don't take Bashar Breeden off the field to put me on the field, but let me. I want to be on the field though." So they said they would put him back at the safety position. So he's been practicing and playing at the safety position all this week because he played pretty well in Sunday's game. Now I don't know, how well was, but my thing is not trying to be funny. The New Orleans Saints usually score a bunch of points, and they couldn't score a bunch of points. And D Hall is no cornerback just to shake your finger at, man. The boy, 3-time Pro Bowler. But the thing about it was he played a heck of a game Sunday in the safety position, because there were no real threats going on back there in that secondary, But I admire him for saying that he didn't want to see Bashar Breeden come off the field. You know what I mean? Because I thought it was sure that they were going to try to take Bashar Breeden. Bashar Breeden been playing like a monster this year. And then I heard some bad things about, this what gives me that back and forth feeling about Coach Jay Gruden. Now he made a statement. He said he doesn't particularly like the way Robinson, Sean, oh man, help me out. Linebacker Sean Robinson.
Linebacker Sean Robinson.
Yeah.
I don't think that's his
name. You know what I'm talking about. Keenan Robinson, excuse me, Keenan Robinson. I'm thinking of another. I'm putting two players together. That's how your mind get. Matter of fact, I need to hydrate my mind a little bit. Hydrate my mind a little bit. But anyway, but really, he's talking about Keenan Robinson. And he knows I don't have nothing on my water bottle because no water company is funding us right now. But we would like that. I know your teeth are nice and white too. I see you using the Crest White strips. My thing is Crest White strips. Can you get the message? We all using that. I got the whole family using the Crest White strips. They work. We tell people that they work. I got a lot of my friends using Crest White strips now, and I'm serious, man. Somebody needs to tell. Matter of fact, I'm going to send this to the Crest White strips people and the Crest manufacturer and let them know, hey, look here. We can do some commercials for you. We use Crest White strips, okay? That's for sure. We use teeth white as this paper. But Sean Robinson, Keenan Robinson, I want to make sure you're paying attention. Keenan Robinson got hurt, so he hasn't. He didn't even play last week, which was surprising to me. Defense played well, but they put Will Compton in Keenan Robinson's place. Now, but Gruden said that Keenan Robinson hasn't been playing that well this year. I'm like, what is he smoking some methamphetamines? I mean, what in the world? What are you talking about? Keenan Robinson is a beast. Now, if you're hurt, you're not going. Go ahead.
Maybe he said that to make him play better than what he's already played. Some people like to play that psychological mind thing where they tell you one thing so that you can do another. Mm-hmm. Jay Gruden seems to be that messed up right now that he's telling us one thing, but maybe he really means another thing.
Yeah, you're right, because he said that RG3 was going to be our starting quarterback, but he's not. So maybe that's not what he meant to say, what he said. But anyway, he said a whole lot of stupid stuff. I don't understand him. But anyway, Keenan Robinson, I need you back on the field, man. Will Compton, you shout, but I don't think Will Compton is a better linebacker than Keenan Robinson. That's for sure. If I was choosing, if I said, okay, how when the football field, it's okay, give me him, and then you choose. You say, give me him. I'm choosing Keenan Robinson first. That's for sure. That's for sure. But nevertheless, your boy Trent Murphy, got a sack Sunday. Trent Murphy ain't got a sack. He ain't got a. I don't think he uses a sack when he goes to the store. You know how they say paper sacks? He was the leading sacker his year, I think his senior year in college or whatever. I mean, he was a beast. he came to the pros. I was like, man,
He got a couple last year.
I'm talking about this season. We played 9 games. He ain't. I mean, now
Did he
I'm
get
never
half a
saying.
sack?
Nah, he's only been recording that 1 sack. That was last week. You know, and then he got him started dancing. I'm gonna say, anybody saying about that? He got him. I was like, if I'd pull him by the back of his shirt. If you don't come and get this daggone huddle and stop playing with me.
He was celebrating. You know, when your team, you know, you got your boys on the line with you, and you know, Swaggy be dancing all the time.
I understand that. Swaggy be in the backfield though, like you're running back. And
Ryan Kerrigan, even though he's not out there, but he be dancing and doing his little pose. So he said, I gotta give me something too. Yeah, well, get in the backfield this week and sack that monster. I'm gonna say it right now. That we need you to sack that monster. I need some monster sackers. Cause that boy Cam Newton is a monster. And is this his contract yet?
That's a good question, but I know one thing.
Because last season.
Yeah, no. Well, but they always say, the third year for pro players, especially quarterbacks, is always like that fluke year. You know what I mean? It's always the third year. You know, so
last year should have been his 4th year, right? Because he came in the year before RG3.
He sure did. You actually did right. That's right. There you go. You're the ball. That's why you're here on the Wild Show. So before we take this break, I want to bring to your attention also. They had somebody impersonating Cam Newton all this week at practice. Can you guess who? Stay tuned. We'll talk about it in a minute. 2 seconds. Okay, so we are back, and let me tell you this. I don't know what's going to happen next year. And, I love stirring up this pot of soup every week. But nevertheless, they had my man RG3 impersonating Cam Newton. Now, first of all, only thing he can do to impersonate Cam Newton is run around. Cam Newton is 6'6", like I said, almost 230, 240, whatever the dude is. He's a baby giant.
And he has a haircut.
Yeah, that's right. No, he has a haircut. That's funny.
Maybe you should cut your hair. That might, use some special power.
Don't worry, he's gonna cut it next year when they play against us. So anyway, oops, did I say that out loud? But they said, but quite interestingly, Gruden said he did a good job. He did a good job impersonating Cam Newton, and we feel like we're going to be able to limitate some right now. I don't care.
Impersonating him so that the defense can get a feel of what it's like to play against him. Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. For a lot of reasons. But nevertheless, I hope that we can go down to Carolina in Pantherville and dethrone them from their undefeated season right now. I mean, because they are, just beating everybody. So I mean, hopefully we can be the first ones to do it, because this will be a jump start for real. We go in there and beat them, and our offense shows up well.
And they're going to go and do what they did in 2012 and make a run for it. Because they're going to feel like they're going to conquer the world because they beat an undefeated team.
Well, I'll tell you right now, I hope they do. Because then I'm going to like that. And that might be my cousins. I might have to beam me down Scotty and everything else that has to do with the Kirk man. Okay? So, what you think the score may be, and give me a side bit, tell me what you think the score could be, and what might happen to win the game. Like the Redskins will take one back to the house that will be a deciding factor, or they might have to win by a field goal, or they might end up putting Cam Newton out, or whatever the case may be. Tell me what you think could or possibly will happen Sunday.
Honestly, I don't know. I just have to watch and see what the type of game that they play, because the way that you come out on the field before they even kick the ball determines how you are going to go about the game.
True.
So, if I had to put a score on it, we play like we did last week, it could be a close game.
Okay.
Because the Panthers right now are looking to be 9-0, and we're looking to be 5-5.
True that. We're looking to be 500.
So I would have to say it's probably going to be that 30-31.
Wow. Okay. You think it'll be a game like that? Wow.
Yeah.
And what's going to be the deciding factor?
It's gonna be like when we played Tampa Bay. Them last couple minutes of the game where everybody just decided, hey, we're playing football today.
So you think we're gonna score about 4 touchdowns and then kick a field goal and win it?
Yep.
Wow. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, we can. I mean, you know, we scored 47 points last week, so 31. Is that impossible? Of course, we did it on the New England Saints, but that's, on the New England Patriots. I mean, no, New England Saints. But that is New Orleans Saints, New England Saints. I'm mixing them together because we played both of them back to back, and it was just a flip flop. One game we got skunked, then we skunked the team the next week. but all jokes aside, that's very interesting. You know. I might even go in with that 30-31. But what I really believe, I really would like to see the Redskins mess around and win something like 14-10. You know, I mean, I'd be cool with 14-10. I'd be cool with 21-17, because I feel like Cam and them gonna get some points. It's hard to beat them down there in North Carolina. But I like to see our team go down there, you know, and go down there like some bullies and say, look here, man. Anybody worry about y'all ain't lost no game yet. Y'all ain't played us yet. That's why y'all ain't won. That's why you ain't lost no game. Go down there, win that thing 21-17, and come up out of there so I can see what the sportscasters on TV on the NFL channel are gonna be saying. You know, because you know, I mean, you know, I still. Being a diehard Redskins fan myself, still feel like we got a long ways to go. But we have an excellent team. We got Deshaun Jackson back, so this will be his second full week back.
He coming back?
Deshaun Jackson?
I thought he got hurt last week.
Nah. I mean, you know, that's a little minor little something. He cool. Deshaun Jackson back. We got Matt Jones. We got Jordan Reed healthy. We got
he actually stayed healthy this season.
Isn't that something?
Can we give it up and thank God?
Well,
he'll finish out the season that way.
He had a little knick-knack, paddywhack, you know.
But he came back and
yes,
gave
indeed.
the dog some bones.
Yes, indeed. There you go. That's exactly why I got you here. See, because a lot of people would know that the end of that. But nevertheless, you know, our offensive line is there now. I don't know if Sean Laval is back yet, but our offensive line is in there healthy. So you know, I really wish we had Junior Galat in there. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you right now. Oh my goodness, that's for sure. But nevertheless, we playing with a healthy team. I hope we can go down here and for the first time in 10 weeks, go down and really put a solid game to get back-to-back solid game. You know, because you know we haven't. I don't think we won 2 in a row yet. We ain't won no 2 in a row yet. I mean, you know, we won in a row so far. We won in a row, 1 in a row again, and I'm looking to see if we can be 2 in a row, and then you know 2 in a row can turn to 3 in a row. All right, because Camden and Sugar already they 9 in a row. They trying to be they 9 in a row. They trying to be 10 in a row. They right now
they 9-0.
They 9-0, baby. And the only reason I know, I ain't trying to make like I know everything, but I saw on the NFL channel that they trying to go double digits this week. Yeah, their quarterback said, look here. Their quarterback nicknamed Peanut. He said, look here.
Oh, so they haven't had their bye week yet?
No, and if they did have it, they had it early, but I don't think they had it yet. So they looking to go ahead and knock us in the ass and send us back up north. You know what I mean? You know, cause we
back up 95.
Yeah, back up 95. Cause we going down south. They go down there and get
that probably would be a good game to go to.
Yeah, it would. I'm serious. It would. Now,
not too far.
Nice little drive, you know, it's a nice little drive, or fly a plane. By the time you put the seatbelt on and kick back, put the headphone there, and we are, and you be like, dang, I ain't heard but 2 songs.
Well, I do know somebody who's going down there, and Tony. I want you to have the most amazing time, but I want you to bring back the W.
Is Tony a man or a woman?
Tony is a lady.
Yeah,
she's been watching us from the very beginning.
Wow, okay, because that, that's interesting though. You know, Pat could be Patricia or Patrick. Tony could be a man or a woman, you know. And what's the other one? There's 3 of them that you'll never know.
There's new ones now.
Aaron.
Yeah.
You know, Aaron could be a man or a woman, you know. It's several of them. But anyway, you know, and then sometimes you could be a man and turn to just ask Blue Jenner. But that's on another segment. But thank you very much for watching The Wild Show. You understand me? Make sure that you dial 1-855-SHERYL1. Call, ask them questions, give them comments, listen to the show 3 to 7 so you can talk about it the next day and get you some money, most importantly, because Cheryl giving away money. Also, Cheryl got an app. Tell them about the app.
Yes, that would be Cheryl Underwood Radio, the app. $1.99.
That's all it costs.
In the App Store or Google Play. That is $1.99, not $199.
No, never that. $1.99 and get the app.
And you get to hear us.
Sure, there you go. There you go. And she got other shows on there too, Nick. Other shows on there too. And you can catch her radio show on the app if you happen to miss it. So, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, man. But anyway, that's my peoples. I want you to support them people like that. And I give a shout out to her for adding us to her app because that was a cool thing, you know, because we've been doing the Wild Show now about what's that, 4th season now? 3. Okay. Well, I'm trying. We're gonna be doing 4 though. We'll be doing 4. But anyway, man, love y'all. And is there something you want to say? I'm sorry.
No.
Okay. I hope you learned a little bit, you know, because you know we only fans. We ain't here to teach you nothing. I mean, if you ain't see the game, I mean, go back and review it again yourself or whatever. All we doing is here as fans, just venting how we feel about our home team. You understand me? So don't be talking some, man, they ain't give us no stats or no yardages or how many touchdowns or interceptions or fumbles or I mean, you know, you ain't tell us, man, look, because look here, we fans. You understand me? That's why they got newspaper with the sports page in it. Go get the sports page. You understand me? But we are the Wild Show, and I'm telling y'all, boy lovers, Ricky Bibb, Robert Graham, who was boy lover? Who
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't care.
Exactly. But anyway,
I don't care.
That's right.
I don't care.
I love it. Okay, y'all know what that is. That's from the daggone. But I'm telling you, if you just get this, it makes money.
I don't care.
I'm telling you that if you get it, you'll be able to see anything
I
from
don't
anywhere.
care.
You'll be able to hear anybody from anywhere.
I don't care.
You'll never run out of minutes.
I don't care.
You won't have a phone bill.
I don't care.
Yeah. And just like that, we don't care about them folks that got that star inside their helmet. You hear me, Vic? Do you hear me, Vic? Do you hear me now, Vic? Do you hear me, Harry? Do you hear me, all you boy lovers in David Raybon, all the way up in daggone Houston, Texas? And you should be a Houston, Texas fan. Tell some, all you boy lovers. But anyway, remember this. That HTTR doesn't mean hater, but it does mean hail to the Redskins. Peace, y'all, from the Wild Show. Check us out.
My son works